Hello, I'm LAMARR TOWNSEND, and I'm here to talk about Capricorns and their mind games, okay? Please excuse me, I'm getting over a cold, alright? You can purchase your own personal reading from me at lamarrtownsendtarot.com. If you have any questions, check out the FAQ section as well as the personal ethics section. I also do birth chart readings, so once again, check out all that information on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, alright? Capricorns and their mind games. Also, please follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification button, and like me on Facebook. The links will be below, alright? Capricorns are the masters at mind games. They are probably one of the best in the zodiac when it comes to mind games. And that's because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which gives Capricorn a very structured, logical, analytical mind that processes things interesting in a certain time frame. And I think that's what gives Capricorns their benefit. We have to remember that Capricorns are ruled by Saturn, which rules time. Saturn also rules the past, karma, debt, weight, illness. So throughout a Capricorn's relationship with a person, Capricorns kind of accrue a lot of information about the people about the person that they're in a relationship with. Whether it's a friend, a partner, a family member. Um, Capricorns, like I was saying, have a very structured, logical, analytical mindset that uses time to its benefit. What I mean by that is, say a Capricorn friend has been, say you've been a friend, with a Capricorn for years, or say that you just have a Capricorn family member that you've known for years. And you're very close with that Capricorn. It's likely that that Capricorn um, is able to predict certain outcomes, or is able to predict certain behaviors when it comes to you, or is able to kind of easily figure out what your next move is going to be or likely be. Basically, what I'm saying is it's very likely that that Capricorn knows you very well, probably better than you think and better than you know yourself a lot of times. Why this is because, like I was saying, throughout a person's relationship with a Capricorn retains a lot of information about that person, a lot of information about that person's behaviors. It's almost liken a Capricorn to, and this is probably the worst analogy, the worst like kind of comparison, but it's all gonna tie back together, I promise. Liken Capricorn to like those privacy policies when when you're buying something, or when you're checking like yeah, I want to learn more, I want to get updates about this, but you don't read the privacy policies and what all is like entailed in the privacy policy, and like all the information that when you check that box and you click yes, I agree, what you actually agree to, and like all the information that you may be giving up, and kind of allowing this company or whatever to use to their benefit. That's like a Capricorn kind of that's a kind of like a relationship with a Capricorn. Basically, is like a Capricorn retains a lot of information about you, not even necessarily information that you give out forthright. Like it's just like a lot of it's instinctual. A lot of it's through their own diggings and findings that Capricorns may do. They're really sneaky. We're really sneaky. I'm a Capricorn. Um, a lot of it is just things they stumble upon. A lot of it is things they hear through the grapevine. People that know you. People that are close to you. And Capricorn retains all of this information. And they watch you, they observe you. You have to remember, Capricorn is the sign of observing, of watching, of listening, and looking rather than really speaking. And then when they do speak, they speak with deliberation. Like, is that a word? They speak deliberately. All right. Um, so throughout a relationship with a Capricorn retains a lot of information about you. Therefore, as they see you grow, mature, and evolve, based on the information they know about you, they are able to kind of predict your next moves. They're able to kind of predict, like, okay, this person, likes to buy this, this, and this. I see them always, paying attention to this, this, and this. I see that they get really fired up about this specific conversation, this specific topic, and they don't even realize how fired up they actually get. Like their lips tremble. Like Capricorns notice every single detail, like every little detail. Like and like they won't. They're not going to say anything. They're not going to tell you. They're going to always bring it up at the most opportune moment when you least expect it, and that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Is they retain a lot of information about you, and they never tell you what they retain. A lot of times it's information you don't tell them. All right. Let me tell you something else about Capricorns. Capricorns, within 30 seconds, within the first 5-10 minutes of meeting you, have you sussed out already. Like they know who you are, they know what you're about, they know your intentions, and from that point forward, they're going to kind of maneuver about the relationship and navigate the relationship based on the information that they have retained about you, that they're not going to tell you that they've retained about you, but they're going to still use to their benefit. Do you see how that works? Do you see when you enter a relationship with a Capricorn, you agree to these terms and conditions that you don't even realize? And it's interesting because, going back to the kind of like subscribe to the email metaphor, like when you realize that what's actually happening, and your information is being sold to these other third party companies, and your information may even be tampered with, or it may be used for marketing purposes. Like the information that these companies retain about you is just like they take it and they use it to their benefit. They use it at the most opportune moment, right? And it's not until you realize, but oh crap, why am I getting all these other emails? Like, why is my spam box full of thousands of emails from companies I don't even know about? Like, think about it. Why is my address all over the internet? Like, you know, your information is being used for, that person's purposes. Just like with a Capricorn, your information is being used for that Capricorn's purposes. Could be psychological. Like I said, Capricorns are really good at the mind games, right? And when it happens, like when they pin you, you don't see it coming. You're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this Capricorn is doing this right now, is using that information against me. I never even told them this. How do they know this? Like, like mind games. Capricorns are so smart. They're always thinking ahead, always thinking ahead, and when I say that thinking ahead, they're always thinking ahead for themselves. You have to remember that Capricorn, the motto for Capricorn, each zodiac sign has a motto. Look it up. And the motto for Capricorn is "I use." So take that for what you will. Capricorns are not all evil. I want to say, by the way, they are ruled by the Devil card in tarot. All right. Um, But the devil card is not necessarily bad in tarot. It's not good, alright, but it's not bad. Um, you just have to watch out for Capricorns. Capricorns are very sneaky, alright, and I'm saying that as a Capricorn sun. Um, very sneaky, very logical, very, very logical, very structured mind. Very structured mind, very compartmentalized mind. Like they take information, okay, I'm gonna put that in the files. I'm gonna put that in the files. I'm gonna close that cabinet, and I'm gonna bring only gonna open the cabinet, bring that out when I need to. Like that's what a Capricorn. Like, oh really, word? That's cool, interesting, good to know. That's when you know they've got some dirt on you. That's like a key. When a Capricorn says that, you know, So never cross the Capricorn, all right? Because we have to remember as well that Capricorns deal on the material plane, so they also are easily able to influence one's um, reputation, all right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm trying to help you out. Like, you want to know why are Capricorns all about the mind games? Like, like, and then you just like you guys keep digging yourselves into holes, like with a Capricorn. And Capricorns are really good at getting people to think that they have the power, but really it's the Capricorn who has the power the whole time. You know, which is so frustrating for other people because they're like, like I thought I had the power. No, Capricorn has the power all the time. You know, and if they don't, they're very patient. Just wait. There'll come a moment where, I'll have my come up. They'll be slipping. They won't be looking. And I'll snatch them right down and take their spot. Because there always comes that inevitable time where someone gets cocky and they're like, yeah, Capricorn's down there. I'm all the way up here. I'm good. I don't have to worry about Capricorn anymore. Next thing Capricorn methodically is, Billy Goating up that hill, up that mountain, right? And the next thing you don't see them coming, and then bam. Next thing you know, Capricorn's a winner, right? Um, and once again, that's psychological, and that deals with time, right? Capricorns have time to their benefit. Very patient people. They don't. Very patient people. With their mind games, like they don't. They're not like Scorpios where they just like kind of like to pin you in a corner right away, and terrorize you. No, with a Capricorn, it's much more slower and methodical, and so that's in a nutshell, Capricorns and their mind games, and some of you probably still don't even understand, like what, like I still don't get it. That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Like, just very structured, logical. Like, and a Capricorn would look at you and be like, how do you not get it, you idiot? Like, I'm not calling you an idiot, but I'm just like, like that's how a Capricorn thinks. It's like to a Capricorn, things are so simple, but to other people, it's so complex. It's like, another world. I don't know. I'm a Capricorn, so I only understand it from a Capricorn's perspective, right? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it did give you some clarity and insight. If you have any more questions, please email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. I would love to start doing some personal videos where I just answer some personal viewer questions. Okay, so please contact me once again at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Also, please contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com for your own personal tarot reading or your own personal birth chart reading. Okay, also please follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button. Okay, I think my name was called like 8 minutes ago, so I'm gonna go see what that was about. All right, thanks. The show must go on, right? All right, love you guys. That's what a Capricorn does. They just keep moving forward. All right, bye.